Hey guys, Talon's dad here. I was talking to Talon the other day. I know he had some questions in regards to my job and what I do every day. And I know he told me you guys had some questions. So I'll do a quick 2 or 3 minute video of what I do every day and my work and my job. So I'm going to turn the camera around and I'm going to show you exactly where I sit every day when I come to work. We're inside the cockpit of a Bombardier CRJ 900. It's the largest series that Bombardier makes. All right, let me turn the camera around. So this right here is what we call our primary flight display. That gives us all our flight indications and tells us exactly what the aircraft is doing, you know, once we start moving this aircraft. We have airspeed, altitude, heading, and a couple of other things that I won't get into because it's pretty in-depth. Right? This next one here on the side is called our MFD, our multi-function display. This basically gives us our navigation and our performance data right up here on the screen, so we know exactly where we're going and what to look at, and we can zoom in and out. These two screens here, these are what we call our ICAS displays, ED1 and ED2. ICAS stands for Engine Indicating Caution Alerting System. This basically tells us what exactly is going on in the plane at any specific time. You see these messages here, you have white, green, yellow, and red. Obviously yellow and red are not good messages. For all you people who are nervous flyers out there, don't worry about it. You'll see some red ones up here right now. There's nothing wrong with the airplane. We're about to take off in about 30 minutes, and we don't have critical systems on right now. For instance, the engines aren't running, so that's why you'll see these engine indications here, but there's actually nothing wrong with the aircraft. If you come up top here, this right here is called our FCP, or Flight Control Panel, aka the autopilot, as most people know it. Basically different modes to help us fly the plane when we turn the autopilot on. Coming down here, this is our landing gear lever, okay? Some switches here that test our systems, anti-skid and braking systems here, okay? We got our flaps lever here. We got obviously our thrust. These are our two engine thrust levers, okay? We got our spoilers lever here, okay? And then we come a little bit further down. This is called our ACU, Audio Control Unit, basically our radio communications. It lets us talk to ATC, okay? This is our ACU panel as well. This is the bottom half of the panel. It lets us turn from channel 1 to channel 2 and a couple of other different navigation channels that are on there. And basically everything you see here, you'll see the absolute same thing on the other side. Okay, it's for redundancy purposes. So that's the captain's side, this is the first officer side. Same thing with the screens up there. There's the captain's PFD, the captain's multifunction display. Okay. And as we work our way down here, there's actually a third ACP for when we have a jump seat, or a third pilot down here who's just sitting in to listen, you know, and catching a ride with us. Over here we have our parking brake lever. This lever right here is our landing gear, emergency landing gear extension, and that will pull if our landing gear doesn't come down. And there's a couple other small components here that really aren't worth talking about. You'd have to go into real depth, but I'm just basically giving this video to show you guys as a basic indication of what systems that we have here. All right. If we come up top here, this is our overhead panel. All right. With our overhead panel, you'll see this is our 3 generator systems: engine 1, engine 2, and our APU generator. Those 3 switches turn on our generators. Okay. We have our fuel section here for our fuel pumps. We have our APU and bleed system. A lot of people don't realize it, but there's a third engine on most aircrafts. It's called an APU, Auxiliary Power Unit. What that basically does is we turn this on when we don't want to use the actual engines and burn fuel for the actual engines. But when we're sitting on the ground and people are boarding the plane, we still need to keep the aircraft cool and keep the lights on for them, especially at nighttime. So we'll turn this on without turning on any of our engines that we use to take off. And this is just our third engine in the back that supplies us with electrical and pneumatic power. Okay, this is our hydraulic panel here that basically turns on all hydraulics. Right, this is our air conditioning panel here. This is our anti-ice for whenever we fly and we get into icing conditions, we turn that on there. Okay, and these are basically our lights: our seatbelt sign, no smoking sign, our emergency lights. These are our landing lights and our recog lights here. And that's basically a quick overview. All right, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this video. All right. Sorry that it's quick, but we're about to take off in about 30 minutes, so I got to hurry up. If you have any questions at all, feel free to like and share this video and ask questions on YouTube, or feel free to pull Talon aside and ask Talon any questions you have, and he'll relay them to me. All right. Hope you guys feel free, if you guys see me in the airport traveling around the country, feel free to pull me aside, say hello. All right, guys. All right, Talon. I hope you like this video, buddy. Love you. I'll see you later. Bye, guys.